The biggest altcoin rally is still ahead of us. We're gonna see bullish months ahead of us. October, November, December are likely to see an explosion in altcoins because none of the bull market top indicators have flashed. We see a lot of funds flowing into Bitcoin, into Ethereum. We see the son of Donald Trump is coming up, seeing Ethereum at $8,000. We have a lot to discuss on today's show. Let's get it started right away. So Ethereum is trading at $4,300 at the moment, and it is fluctuating around this area. Now the question is, are we going to revisit the previous highs of around $4,000, or this is the dip that you are only going to get in this bull market, and Ethereum, catch me if you can, at the next level of $5,500. So this is the question, of course, but I see a lot of bullish catalysts for Ethereum and for the altcoins that I'm watching, that this is not the time to be sitting and waiting for the perfect dip opportunity, because you might not get it. Currently, Bitcoin is trading at $112,000. We are on the verge of the next move to the upside, and if you look at the total 2, which is the crypto total market cap excluding Bitcoin, you can see that this is testing the previous highs. So this is right before we're going to see a big explosion in altcoins. I can smell it. I've been in crypto for 8 years. I can see it coming. Right now is the time to load up on your favorite altcoins, because we might not see them at those prices for long. So what is happening right now? Ethereum Trump says he sees Ethereum at $8,000 soon. So if you miss Ethereum, if you miss buying it right now, well, you might be missing out on a pretty big move. And of course, Ethereum is the #1 altcoin. There are other plays that can double or triple or 10x your money or 20x your money in a different way. Ethereum is not going to do it, but this is a very safe bet, because a lot of the smartest people and companies, institutions are building on top of Ethereum. Bitmine is leading the Ethereum reserve race with $1.87 million worth of 1.7 million Ethereum worth $8 billion, right? And SharpLink Gaming is next. So this is pretty crazy. They keep accumulating, and we're seeing that Fidelity, a $12 trillion asset manager, is now on Ethereum. That's right, there's now on Ethereum. How many more confirmation you need to hear? Tom Lee says Ethereum is ridiculously undervalued at current prices. At 1.87 million Ethereum holding right now, they're gonna buy more. They're only 31% on the target progress, which means that they can buy about, well, three times more, right? It's about $20 billion more of Ethereum. So just saying. September federal rate cut odds surge to 100%. It is inevitable that the rate cuts are going to happen, maybe a 25 basis point or 50 basis point. But what does it mean? It means an influx of capital into the markets with the interest rate cuts. It means buckle up for the big altcoin rally. None of the bull market indicators flashed. The HODL is at 100% right now. Every single indicator is saying that we are not hit the altcoin peaks yet. So this is the time right now to take massive action on purchasing your favorite altcoins. And by the way, speaking of that, World Liberty Financials have done, after the dip, it went back. If you look at WLFI, let's see, spot crypto, it is currently trading at 20 cents. So it dipped to 16 cents. There was a lot of the sell-offs, but now it traded all the way to 24 cents, pushing 37% on this major altcoin backed by Donald Trump. Finally, we're seeing Fidelity launches tokenized US Treasuries fund on Ethereum, once again giving you all the information that you need why the biggest, smartest institutions are building on Ethereum. So it's good to have in your portfolio. We have $260 billion asset manager Baillie Gifford has launched the UK's first ever tokenized fund on Ethereum. That's right. Crazy stuff. We have global M2 is exploding. Gold is exploding. US 500 is exploding. Bitcoin is still lagging. And what comes next is, of course, the next move to the upside for Bitcoin. We see the Trump family adds $1.3 billion to their net worth due to Bitcoin and crypto investments. So that's quite nice because they launched World Liberty Financials, they launched the Trump meme coin, all of these things. By the way, how is Trump meme coin is doing? Have you checked it lately? Let's see. Trump meme coin that launched way there at about $30 is trading at $8.57. That's the nature of the meme coins. Not doing much. But it's okay. You want to invest in not in meme coins, in other things that are more solid. Others to alts market cap is back above $300 billion, but we need to confirm this breakout for a big move coming into the altcoins. We have 2 to 3 Fed rate cuts in 2025 can push risk assets higher as more liquidity will flow into the market, which is what the market is anticipating. We have Meta Planet from Japan just bought $15 million worth of Bitcoin. Once again, they're accumulating. Bitcoin is ready to rally over here to the next phase, $127,000 according to this analysis of the chart. We see USDT issuer Tether says they didn't sell Bitcoin for gold. They keep accumulating more Bitcoin. They don't sell it. They buy gold, but not with selling Bitcoin. They just keep, and Tether, of course, is the largest stable coin. So they just keep accumulating more and more Bitcoin. Bitcoin illiquid supply hit a record 14.3 million Bitcoin. 72% of the total supply locked up by long-term holders, right? So that's pretty significant data over there. French public company Capital B is raising $5.8 million to buy more Bitcoin. Well, that's little peanuts news over there because companies are buying billion. What is this? $5.8 million. Manipulation is always happening there. You need to be careful. Binance, Coinbase, Bybit, Upbit, they're all dumping Ethereum in order to liquidate some of the longs. And that's how they play this game, you know. They push the price a little bit to the downside, and then doesn't really matter because the bulls are catching up the price and they're gonna push it higher. So that's what I'm seeing right now. It is likely, based on how we closed the day yesterday, that Ethereum is gonna continue going up today on the day. We are seeing over here that Michael Saylor sold $1.5 billion of stock, bought $1.5 billion of Bitcoin, and make $1 billion gain in the arbitrage. And the SoftBank is saying, this is the best business model in the world. I want to do. We need to copy this immediately. We need to also issue shares, buy Bitcoin, and make $1 billion. Why not? Why not? Right now, this is the name of the game. We're seeing that Bitcoin weekly divergence is flashing green. The price is higher, but the oscillator is lower. So this is a bullish diversion over here. We are having Bitcoin whales are dumping. So in the last 30 days, and that's data that is 30 days old, right? It's just looking at the hindsight. A lot of the whales of Bitcoin, they've been dumping, which we've seen in reflecting in the price when the price of Bitcoin moved from $120,000 to $110,000. However, this doesn't mean that it's gonna go like this, and you need to be scared about this, right? They've done their dump, and the price didn't move that much. So now what's left is to pump it higher. That's how I see it. So overall, we have billions and billions of Ethereum that are on track to be bought. And that means the altcoin season is right around the corner. So buckle up, because we might see at some point Ethereum trading at $8,000, just like Eric Trump is predicting it. So that's my take on the current market. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you are making your moves in your altcoins, and I'm gonna see you in the next episode of Today in Crypto Show.